Fort Daniel families, and welcome to Curriculum Night. I am Dr. Barbara Tucker, the very proud principal of Fort Daniel Elementary School. Families, we've gotten off to a great start for the 23-24 school year. Our students are enjoying being back in school. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for entrusting us with your students each and every day. We take great care to ensure that we are supporting our students academically, socially, and emotionally. We're excited to share that our school looks practically new this year. We've been fortunate enough to have gone through some renovations over the summer. For instance, you may have noticed that our hallways are a lot brighter. This is due to our LED light installation. We also received new HVACs throughout the building and fresh new carpeting. All this helps to provide a positive learning environment for our students. This is indeed an exciting time to be a Hawk. I'd like to take a moment to share a brief overview of our GCPS District Strategic Priorities. Our blueprint for the future has 4 strategic priorities: empathy, equity, effectiveness, and excellence. We call them the 4 E's. Empathy is the ability to understand the feelings of another person and place yourself in their position. It will help us to create a culture where our students feel a sense of belonging and safety. Equity is the next E. Design or redesign systematic programs and initiatives to reduce educational inequity and provide our students targeted supports and enrichment that increase opportunities for them to succeed. Effectiveness. Our goal is to continue our legacy of excellent performance while responding to the diverse needs of a growing community. Excellence. We want to continue to be of great service to our students and families. You will hear more detailed information about Gwinnett County Public Schools' strategic priorities and our local school plan. Communication will continue to be a key priority this school year. We have many ways as a school that we will be communicating with you. Your child's teacher will have a weekly class newsletter as well as a Friday folder. Our school newsletter, the Fort Report, will be sent via email as well as posted on our homepage bi-weekly. We will also have some Fort in 5 video messages to share timely topics. Moving on, we are excited to share that new this year, we will be using a platform called Parent Square. This will support our communication efforts, so if you have not accepted the invite to Parent Square, please do so today. We put all this effort in place to make sure our families are informed about the happenings at the Fort. Please take the time weekly to stay connected and learn about your child's school. Communication is a two-way street, so please be sure to reach out to your child's teacher, the grade level administrator, or myself if the need arises. Our desire this year is to provide you with a variety of opportunities to engage with our school, as well as clubs and additional activities for our students. Just a friendly reminder that if you've not completed the sign-off of documents in My Payments Plus or join PTA, please do so as soon as possible. We look forward to having a fun and productive school year, and thank you for supporting your child's school.
Good evening, Fort Daniel families. I am Angela Williams, and I have the pleasure of serving as the kindergarten, first, and second grade assistant principal. As a new member of the Hawk family, I have been received with joy and smiling faces. Thank you. It has been rewarding to see the eager faces of our students beam with anticipation as we start a new year full of new learning and adventure. The fist bumps and warm greetings from our students throughout the building is the perfect start to each day. My greatest joy is being a parent to my 2 energetic and hilarious boys that are in 6th and 9th grade. My most essential responsibility is to ensure that all students have a safe and secure learning environment. With your support, I'm certain we can achieve that goal. A few reminders when it comes to bus safety. All students who are car riders should be dropped off in the back of the school. This is in an effort to provide safe arrival and dismissal. The bus lane should not have vehicles from 7:45 to 8:15 in the morning, and also from 2:25 to 3:15. Please refer to your parent handbook for reference. Thank you in advance for your support in keeping all of our students safe. We thank you so much for coming this evening and look forward to partnering with you to make this a great year.
Good evening, Fort Daniel families. My name is Jennifer Hicks, and I am honored to be one of the assistant principals here at the Fort again this year. I am also a proud Fort Daniel Hawk parent of a current 4th grader. I also have a 6th grader and a 4-year-old in pre-K. I am the assistant principal over SPED, pre-K, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. It has been so great to see our students back in the building, learning and collaborating with their peers. It's a joy to see all those smiling faces and receive the hugs and high fives each morning in the halls. As always, the safety of the students is one of our first priorities. A few reminders about car rider safety. Drop-off and pickup is routed to the back entrance of the school. The front entrance is not to be used to drop students off during regular arrival times from 7:45 to 8:15 due to the buses being in the bus lane and it being unsafe for students to cross. The car rider line will be open in the morning from 7:45 a.m. until 8:15 a.m. The entrance to the car rider line will close promptly at 8:15 to allow staff to report to the classrooms. If you arrive at 8:15 or later, please drive around to the front parking lot and escort your children to the front office for check-in. When dropping your students off in the morning, please remain in your vehicle and have the child exit from the passenger side of the vehicle. There's no passing in the car rider line for safety reasons. Please follow the line in front and only drop off students at the designated areas on the sidewalk near a staff member. When picking up your child in the afternoon, please follow the line and have students enter the car from the passenger side. Students are not to walk around the car and enter from the other side for safety reasons. We appreciate you following all of our car rider protocols to ensure our students are safe during drop-off and pickup. We thank you so much for coming to the Fort and attending tonight's curriculum night, and we look forward to seeing you all soon.
Good evening, Fort Daniel friends and family. Welcome. We are so excited to have you back in the school and be starting this new school year. We have a lot of exciting things planned for your students and our teachers and yourselves. So we can't wait to tell you a little bit more about that. Tonight is going to be our very first general PTA meeting of the school year. So I'm going to go ahead and call this meeting to order. I'd like to begin with introducing your executive board to you so that you can get to know us, know our faces, and know our names so that if you have any questions, you know who to come to. I am Katie Hulse, and I am serving as your president this year. Emily Favreau is serving as your vice president. Jill Hogue will be serving as your recording secretary. Lenora Bockham will be serving as your corresponding secretary. And our treasurer was unable to be here this evening, but that will be Peter Cutts for this year. We are so excited and thankful to serve you this year and can't wait to see how this year pans out. I would like to go into presenting the proposed budget for 23-24. So teachers, if you could just look around your rooms and make sure that all of your attendees have a copy of the budget. Those should have been given to you prior to the meeting. So we're going to ask parents and friends and family that you all follow along on the budget because we will be taking a vote as to whether we are accepting this amended budget or not. And I'm going to turn it over to Jill to go through that with you.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming to Curriculum Night. Looking forward to a solid and fun year. This year we got a lot of stuff, fun stuff planned for everybody. So if you have your budget in front of you, I'm going to kind of work through it line by line here. So we're starting with a nice hefty beginning balance just shy of $35,000. I do want to note that does include a $12,000 carryover from last year. If you recall from last year, our fun run proceeds were going to go to a new track outside on the playground. So we're carrying that over and hopefully going to supplement that this year so we can put a new track in for our kiddos. So taking that into account, it's going to be around $22,000-ish. But then to supplement that, of course, we're looking to up our membership this year. So we're going to bring in funds for memberships. Sponsorships, our Friends of the Fort program. So anyone out there, if you have a small business that you love, if you yourself have a small business and you would love to support our sweet school, please come see any of us about becoming a Friend of the Fort. And then donations we take in for any of our spirit nights. And then of course you can see a list of our fundraisers just below and the amounts we anticipate to come in for those fundraisers this year. Bringing our income subtotal of that to just over $32,000. But of course, every business, whether it's nonprofit, small business, whatever the case may be, there are operating expenses associated with running and making all the things happen for the school. So next, under expenses, you'll see operating expenses. Those are going to include things like our bank fees, paying our council dues to the state of Georgia, Secretary of State fees, our audit fees, training for our officers, and so forth. And then to put these awesome fundraisers on, you have to kind of spend money to make money. So expenses for those fundraisers are listed below where you see fundraiser expense. And then a few of our hospitality events as well. So that's like Teacher Appreciation Walk to School Day, Bus Driver Appreciation Day, our reading program grant, teacher grants. All of those things are listed by line item and amount on the budget, bringing that subtotal of expenses to just shy of $34,000, bringing an estimated carryover into the next school year of $21,196.
All right, thank you, Jill. We are going to go ahead and take a vote. I motion to approve the budget as is.
Second the motion.
All right, so when I call yay or nay, if you are in approval, you're going to put your hand up for yay. If you are in opposition, you're going to put your hand up for nay. Teachers, please count those hands, and you have a tally sheet in your classroom that we ask you to mark all of those tallies down and then put that tally sheet in the PTA mailbox by Friday so that we can count all of those votes and determine whether or not our budget has been accepted as is or needs to be re-looked at and amended. Okay, so all those in favors of approving the budget as it is, as it was presented, could you please raise your hand and say aye? Teachers, if you could count those hands. Okay. And all those in opposition, if you could raise your hand and say nay to not approve the budget as is. Teachers, please count those hands. All right. Hopefully, we got all of those votes counted. If you do have questions, lingering questions regarding the budget, please don't hesitate to reach out to your PTA. We are happy to answer any of those questions for you. And our running budget is always accessible at your request. So let's go ahead and move to Lenora, who is going to tell us a little bit about the PTA, who we are and what we do.
Hi everyone, my name is Lenora. So we are looking to call for all the parents, guardians, any family members to join the PTA. It benefits the students, the teachers, and everyone else out there. It is only $5 to join. There are no obligations whatsoever. And we are looking for a goal of 100% membership throughout the school year. So if you would like to join, please let one of the teachers know. Or you can also let one of us know if you see us out in the halls.
Thank you so much, Lenora. Emily is going to give you all an idea of some of the PTA's needs that we have for this year.
Hi everybody. As always, we're always looking for volunteers that can come in many different ways. One of our main volunteer needs at the moment is a room parent. If you are interested in becoming a room parent, please speak with your teacher. They would love to have you. Also, our volunteers are part of committees that run each and every one of our events. If you would like to join us and help us plan these awesome events for the kids, please reach out to one of us. We would be happy to have you. The more, the better. We really appreciate all the volunteers out there. And if you feel like becoming a committee chair from one of our committees, either an event chair or a spirit wear chair, we're still looking for. There's lots of different opportunities, lots of different places for parents to fit in to help us help these kids, and we really need you. So we just ask that if there's anything you can do to volunteer, we would love to have you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emily. All right, that is about all we have for you this evening. I do just want to reiterate that joining the PTA is that $5 donation, and again, there is no time commitment required. We do, of course, if you have time, would love for you to share that with us. Our job is to support you as parents, your kids, and our teachers. So we look forward to doing that with you throughout this year. A couple things you can look forward to coming up in the next couple weeks. We are going to strive for that 100% membership participation, family participation for our PTA, and we're going to be supporting a membership drive in just a few weeks, so look for information for that. And also, in the next couple weeks, we are hoping to bring back bingo night, everyone's favorite. So keep your eyes peeled for more information on that. We thank you so much for giving us your time this evening, and we look forward to a great year. Meeting is adjourned.